Hi, everybody. Brian Davis here on Hook'em.com, where today in Dallas, Texas suffered another tough one, losing to Oklahoma 45-40 in the annual Red River Shootout. You know, the game finally was a chance for Texas to show some defensive muscle, at least in the first half. With Charlie Strong calling the defensive plays for the first time this season, Texas forced 4 turnovers. The problem in the first half, anyway, was offense. The offense could only get 3 points out of those turnovers. That proved to be a big problem down the stretch because the game really busted open in the third quarter. Oklahoma scored 21 points. Texas kept up with 14, but still, when you looked at Devin Duvernay led it off the opening drive of the second half with a 63-yard touchdown catch, but D.D. Westbrook got loose for a 42-yarder. Dorian Leonard answered with a 45-yard touchdown catch, of a terrific grab, juggling the ball there as he went into the end zone. But Baker Mayfield scored on a 4-yard run, and then Westbrook again with a 47-yard catch. And at that point, Oklahoma really had the momentum. Samaje Perine's three-yard touchdown run early in the fourth quarter, that gave Oklahoma a 42-27 lead. And because of all those touchdowns, that's when the defensive numbers really got out of whack. Oklahoma finished the game with 672 total yards, which is within shouting distance of Texas's school record when they allowed 733 to Houston in 1992. D.D. Westbrook for Oklahoma finished the game with 10 catches for 232 yards. That's pretty impressive. But you look at what Texas did offensively, and from a shootout perspective, they just simply couldn't keep up. 180 yards. The majority of those rushing yards came from Deontay Foreman, who had 159 on the ground, and he still was battling that abdominal injury that bothered him at the end of the Oklahoma State game. Shane Buechele was 19 for 36 for 245 yards and 3 scores. And I think the biggest issue that out of the receiving corps was, I think a lot of people were surprised that John Burt dropping some passes. But still, Armonte Foreman, 5 catches for 28. Dorian Leonard also finished today, that 1 catch for only 45 yards, though. But at the end of the day, I think Texas is sitting here 2-3 with a 3-game losing streak, and maybe this team, they are what they are. They're going to score a lot of points, but they're going to give up a lot of points in return. The Horns are headed back home. They will play Iowa State at Royal Memorial. The schedule gets considerably easier, the OU kind of being the halfway point of the season, and the Horns should be able to rack up a lot of wins. But still, what we learned last week is that Texas coach Charlie Strong probably needs to win at least 7 or 8 wins total to keep his job going forward. He even mentioned that after the game. He said, quote, "I need to win them all." The Horns certainly hope that happens. So that's all here in Dallas today. Another Texas OU Red River rivalry. The Longhorns fall in this one 45-40. You can read all about it on Hook'em.com both today and the rest of the coming week.